Hello guys, welcome to another video on this channel. Today I will be playing Frost, but with a spin. I decided to include Mammuna in this deck. She has two different purposes here. You can either use her to tutor a second Foglet or second Aristocrat or even a Navigator if you need like your payoff cards because you missed them. Especially it can be useful, especially on a Foglet, right? Because Foglets can often play for like 20 points in this deck. And the second purpose is just playing for value on Conqueror. Pretty good points, especially in a short run. So yeah, it's a card with two different functions here. Alright, this is a very good hand. We have a lot of Frost, which is exactly what you're looking for with this deck in round 1. You want to build up that Frost carryover for Tirnalia. I'll start with this before going for Aristocrat. Aristocrat to get buffed by Frost anyway. By the leader passive, I mean. This matchup can be tough for Frost, to be fair, from what I remember. It kind of depends how many tall punishes opponent is playing, though. If opponent has 2 tall punishes, this matchup can be pretty rough, because we don't have any locks for his Deathwish cards, so that can be quite problematic sometimes. Do I replay this? I guess it's just better to replay this, yeah. Like it's just 1 point better, right? Because it gets buffed to 2 from the leader passive, and we get the same amount of Frost. Now it's the same, but I guess we get armor back. Might as well get it back, why not? I will keep playing here. Like the thing is, I have a lot of reach with this Ardgate, right? Like that's so much reach. With Ardgate and Winter Queen. Yeah. Like I don't mind playing for this Winter Queen reach. Because, like, look at this Tirnalia carryover, and we already have 1 Foglet in hand, we can push with that. That's like one trick you can do with Frost, right? Play for Winter Queen reach. If opponent passes, you just have so much reach by getting the Winter Queen out. That was a pretty juicy Winter Queen. Oh, wow. Okay, I mean, this is what you're looking for when you're playing this deck. We are missing a Navigator, but I think I just have to keep this hand. Like, I don't want to mull Aristocrat here. Wow, that is juicy. Yeah, we definitely push with a setup like this. I mean, we have so much. The opponent pretty much has to hit with this Tirnalia, I think. I guess you could also just... It depends, right, to be fair. If he has 2 tall punishes, then it's... I guess it's just better for him to tall punish both of the Foglets. But if he has only a heat wave, then he should just hit with the Tirnalia, I think. It's not doing that though. It's going for the Ruehin. Okay. Let's do this. Then we go for the Foglet number 1, then Foglet number 2. Pretty clear game plan. But this is what I mean, that you can sometimes use Mammuna on a Foglet. Like for example, in a situation like this, if we had a Foglet in the graveyard and I wouldn't draw the second one, would have definitely been a good play. Look at this juicer. Obviously, we would have to sequence it in a way that would allow us to actually get the value, right? So either we would need Sabbath on Mammuna, or we would have to spawn the Frost after using the Mammuna, but yeah, can definitely make it work. Okay. Opponent using his full leader. Do this, then we're gonna play the Argave. I mean, honestly, I might attempt to... I will definitely slam the Naglfar. We could either attempt to roll Oberon into Navigator, or we can use Mammuna to tutor the other Navigator from our deck. I could use Seraph now, I guess. I mean, it's gonna be my best Seraph. We're losing some points on the potential Navigator play though, but I mean, we'll also lose points on the Wrath, so I think I just take the Wrath, to be fair. Just take the Wrath, then we will go for Argave next turn. Let's do this. To move anything? No. I think I'm happy that his Frost is hitting these 6s down to 4 so that his Ruehin doesn't consume the Succubus. Yeah, GG. I mean, Frost, if you draw like this, is a pretty insane deck. These Foglets just play for so many points, right? Alright, well. Pretty convincing win. Let's jump into the next game then. Alright, in our second game we are against probably Koshchey, I would assume. I don't have much removal when you have Wrath, so Koshchey could be problematic. But alright, let's see what happens, I guess. I'm gonna move the Oberon. Okay, we have a lot of Frost again. Alright, I will use this to try to make Riptide into a... I guess, no, we can just play this and then just buff something else than the Aristocrat. Like, I don't want to play into Riptide with this. That's why I'm playing this first. I mean, just as in the last game, we pretty much have a perfect round one hand, a lot of Frost. Which is great. The Frost killing the Necker here is also pretty nice. This time we are on Blockcoin though, which is a bit worse, but it's fine. We're gonna try to win this round without getting the Winter Queen out, if possible. But if I have to get her out at some point just to take the round, then I will do so. We really want to get round control here. Long round against Koshchey seems pretty sketchy if we only have one Wrath. Okay.
Złapaliśmy kolejnego, panie.
It's a pretty good drowner. Disactivates one of the crews. Again, I don't really want to get Winter Queen out, so... Okay, I guess it's the Betsy Renfrey version of this deck.
O czym to ja... A tak, no więc ten głowatnik...
Yeah. I mean, if opponent has a lot of tempo here, we might be forced to get the Winter Queen out this round.
Od piasków ku śniegi.
Yeah, looks like that's the case. I'm just gonna do it now then. At least we will get more frost value from the aristocrat by spawning frost on each row. I'm just gonna do it now because it's pretty obvious we're gonna have to do it anyway. And then we also activate this crew, right, which is an upside. Opponent does have the lock. I did mull the Purify. I guess Koshchey often plays locks, to be fair, so maybe I should have kept it. Oh well. This gives my opponent a pass for card advantage. I think I'm gonna do this anyway. I could technically pass for a tie, but I don't think I will do that. Yeah, I should have kept the Purify, I guess, but I didn't really want to mull anything else. Like, I would have to mull Conquer or otherwise, I think. Yeah, opponent just takes the pass. Fair enough. I'm gonna push 2 down. Yeah, should have kept the Purify, I guess. That was a mistake. Okay. And I kinda want to keep this in hand, because then we can tutor a Navigator or like Hard Gave. I even want this Aristocrat. Like, this Aristocrat is good, but I kinda want something else. No, maybe not. Like, the problem with this Aristocrat is, if opponent has a Riptide here, this becomes very awkward for me. Like, if opponent just kills her in any way. Okay, but now I'm happy I kept her. If she survives. This is such a good card in this deck. Like, so strong. It's the Frost carryover, working with the Foglets and the Navigators is amazing. I don't have as insane carryover as in the previous game, because I didn't get to play Ardgave round 1. But still very, very good. Okay, I mean, opponent is playing in a very greedy way here. I don't know about that. That is pretty questionable, I would say. Let's play the Foglet. Ah, she just bricked, okay. I mean, I think I might use like. No, actually, let's go for Naglfar first. I'm trying to hit Eredin, Ardgate, or maybe Mammuna into Navigator. Maybe I should have played into that Sabbath then. Yeah, I just wanted to play around Igni, I guess, because you never know. Okay, let's just get Eredin then. I mean, Eredin is good here. Would have moved this in theory to guarantee killing the larva, but then Frost on this row wouldn't be hitting anything on the next few turns, so like I would have to move something back, and I don't want to use both of my leaders here. Yeah, let's go for the Navigator. Or I could also consider a pass here, honestly. Actually, that might be better. It's tough for my opponent to catch up, and if I keep playing into this, he can use the Koshchey to start catching up rather quickly. And I don't really want to use my Wrath on the Koshchey, because opponents should be playing a Montar, so I want to save the Wrath. Like, we should be able to get our card back here pretty easily. I mean, there's kind of no way for opponent to do these points. Oh, that's also so good that he's playing the Koshchey here without the Karan here. It's still not enough. Still quite comfortably ahead. Yeah, and this is very good. We should be winning now, despite going 2 cards down. Like, that's why I didn't mind giving my opponent a pass, because I felt like with this Tirnalia and Foglets, I can just push really hard and potentially get my card back. To be fair though, I mean, my opponent played Bricked Riders, so that helped. But I think even if he played something else, we were pretty likely getting the card back anyway. I could have played one more card to like guarantee that, for example. Okay. Guess we keep. I mean, I don't really need the Ardgate. I don't want. I guess I could always use Mammuna and the Foglet, to be fair. This Navigator is not that great. Like, a lot of cards are gonna be better. Yeah, we can use Mammuna and the Foglet, that's fine.
To tylko nożyczki.
Like, this Foglet will still play for a lot. I am losing currency value, but I want to kill the Snacker. Or do I? Okay. Then I really don't have much Frost. I could also go for Nagelfar Screw on the back row. Because I kinda need Frost. Like, for the Foglet, also for the Wrath. I mean, killing the Necker is worth a lot, though. Like, this Necker's getting procced 4 times. But I think Frost is worth more than the Thrive on the Necker, honestly. I guess we could have also went for the Warrior. It's only 1 less turn of Frost. Maybe that was better. Then we kill the Necker, right? Yeah, maybe that was better. It's 1 less turn of Frost, but I could see it being better, honestly. Okay, let's go for the Karen here now.
Naiwność jest błogosławieństwem głupich.
I keep the leader. Like, opponent could play the Montard back row. But to be fair, I mean, let's keep it because he might have a Tall Punish and Montard left, and then I really lose a lot. Okay, no Tall Punish, so we're safe. Let's play this then. Yeah, I guess Warrior was just better to kill the Necker. We didn't really get to use that one more turn of Frost anyway. We don't kill the Montard, but it wasn't really necessary, right? That's why I opted to leader anyway, because we didn't really need to maximize the RAV value at this point anymore, when Karamfir didn't get Tall punished. Alright, solid win. Despite going 2 cards down in round 1, we managed to bleed out the Koshchey combo and get our card back. Let's jump into the next game then. Alright, in our last game we are against Koshchey again. Sure. I will mold the Winter Queen this time. I want to win the round against this deck, like we did in the last game. And I will mold Oberon. Okay, this hand is okay, slightly worse. We don't have Nagelfar Crew. I mean, this is this is a very good warrior, killing both Neckers. Wow. Trading up by 4 on the Neckers, that's pretty good. For the same amount of provisions as well. Alright, I will play the Riders. I don't think I care about replaying the Warrior. Like, we're not gonna kill anything anyway if I replay it. I guess we maybe could potentially next turn if opponent wouldn't play around it, but he probably would play around it. I mean, maybe not. But we would get one less turn of Frost, which I don't like. Yeah, I don't know about this play. That is pretty risky from opponent here. Giving these cards Thrive, they can jump back into the deck. I mean, we could already make one of them jump back. I could also wait with it. Like, we lose a turn of Frost if I do that. An opponent could have another Vanguard in hand. I mean, at least they wouldn't have Thrive though. They would still lose the Thrive. But I think I'm gonna wait, because I believe I can just like manipulate. We have a Bruiser in hand. We can move the other Larva as well. Yeah, it's not using TA to try to play around that. Oh, I see. That's slightly annoying, I guess. I will do this. Gonna keep playing for the Ardgate Reach, like we did in the first game. Do I have to spend Ardgate? Can we do this without getting the Winter Queen out? Like, I could move this and then hit it with the Bruiser that plays for 9, 11. We can't really do it. Okay, I mean, that's okay. That's fine. like it matters. It's still not gonna hit them. I wonder if it was, yeah, worth it to just replay the warrior and lose a turn of frost, just to put one of them back in the deck. It might have been worth it, honestly. I just wasn't sure if opponent doesn't have the second vanguard. And then it's kinda pointless to do that. Okay, no foglets, and we didn't have one for Mammuna in run 1. Okay, I probably will open with Mammuna anyway, because other plays are too awkward. The question is, do we go for second Aristocrat or just Conqueror? I think I just go for Conqueror, because opponent should have a lock anyway. And we would lose way too many points to that lock if I decided to tutor the Aristocrat. Like, we lose 8 points then. That's not good. Okay, so we want to bleed out the Koshchey again. I mean, to be fair, opponent would have just gotten out that Vanguard here in this round if I put it back, right? We'll just, I mean, give him a slight possibility of breaking, I guess. The problem is this tier 9, okay, opponent just forfeits too early because the Stirnalia carryover was kind of worthless. I didn't have, I mean, I had a Navigator, but I didn't have Foglets, so I only had one payoff card. Well, okay, opponent decided to just forfeit. Guess I will do one more game then, since this one was so short. So let's. I will see you guys in the last game. Alright, in our last game we are against Nature's Gift on the red coin. Kind of an interesting matchup, but on this coin it should be good for me. Caramel Oberon again. This hand is good. I kind of want to look for payoff cards though. But do I mull it? Like, the only card I would ever consider mulling here is Oberon. Conqueror. So, unless you would mull Team Nalia to tutor it with a guess. No, that doesn't seem too good. I mean, Conqueror sets up Mammuna is the problem, right? But I don't want to mull anything else. I think I keep this, honestly. Maybe not. This is worse, rip. Like, there were a lot of cards that were just a lot better, like Nagelfar's Crew, second Aristocrat, one of these Foglets, right? Like, we really want to look for these payoff cards here. I guess another idea is just mulling the Aristocrat, because she's very likely to just die in this matchup to a Rebuke, but I kind of want to try to at least utilize her round 1, if we can. Let's see if opponent has the Rebuke. Can also use Circle of Life, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, the mull was maybe not correct. Kind of too greedy, right? At least we'll get to dump this card, is the upside. Like, this card is kind of whatever. I mean, we can use it to purify some vitality, I guess. It's not that bad, honestly. Okay, opponent is trying to greed the Aquen. I mean, I know we can use this card later for some value, but I'm still just gonna dump it for now. Again, I'm just keeping Ardgate Reach and just playing some bronzes. Fortunately, opponent also has some bronzes here. And now we're getting into territory where, I mean, my hand is kind of just too good to keep trading here. Like, I don't really want to play Tirnalia this round. I'm just gonna pass. Should have just kept the hand, I guess. Conqueror, mull will backfire here. Probably wasn't worth it. Okay. I mean, Mammuna isn't bricked at this. We can always use her on Aristocrat this round if we really have to. Interesting. Opponent is playing Task, yeah. I guess it's maybe like similar to the version that the Bullet is playing, a Russian player. With Saskia and Forest Protector and no Toll Punish, I believe. No, actually no. He plays Eskel as well, I think, yeah. No Guard though. And no Phil Evangel, I think, in that version. Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna do this. Like, this is outside of Rebuke's range already. Right, I will go for Artgave. So that we can raft the Oquen next turn. Okay, it's just going for the Tempest now already. I mean, makes sense. At least we get to protect the Winter Queen though. Like, I did this play because I expected him to just rebuke the Winter Queen. I mean, now at least we get to buff her, which honestly is good for me, to be fair. It's protected from the rebuke now. This version doesn't run Ciaran as far as I'm aware. We gave him very good value on the Hawkwen. Oh. Yeah, this is so many points down. So going for Simlas as well. Okay. Yeah, this is problematic. This is a bit of an issue. Like, the problem is, if I wanted to kill the Aquan instantly, I would have to use my last leader, which is pretty bad when you're playing Frost. You don't really want to do that, because that leader is very good in round 3 to combine with Oberon and other cards. We're kinda getting punished for greeding the Wrath here for so long. The opponent managed to actually play a lot of nature cards very quickly. Yeah, that's an issue. Okay, so he's playing Phil Evangel, never mind. Maybe no Forest Protector then. I don't remember exactly what Bullet played in his version, to be honest, so... Okay. What's my plan here? I kinda want to play around Fog, hitting the Winter Queen. An opponent will just force the Tirnalia click right every time, so... I think I'm just going for it now. And then we play this. To block the Fog hitting the Winter Queen. I mean, opponent could still rebuke her, to be fair, like it still works. Okay, it just passes. So... It's getting 3 more points. I'm getting 14. So I'm getting 11. So I need 34 points. I mean, that's... I can't make it in one. Okay.
Naiwność jest błogosławieństwem głupich.
I think I will do this. And then can I get the Rift Conqueror? I didn't do the math for that yet. Let's see. This is 9. I'm getting some 7, 13, and then we're gonna have 5 turns of frost, so 23. I could use my leader for 6 points. 29. Okay, I think we just get there. But I have to use my last leader if I play this. I could also play Mammuna, but we don't even have a good target, so... I think I did my math correctly.
Następny do kolekcji.
Wait, no, I didn't. No, I did. What am I? Yeah, never mind. Okay, I got worried for a second. For some reason. I did my math correctly. We're good. Okay, I mean, we still go a card down, and if opponent has an Eskel for this Karanfir, which is what I'm expecting, then we are probably screwed. This might be the hand. Yeah. Like, we can go Oberon into a Bruiser to get this hard game value. Alright, I will just play this. I mean, opponent either has an Eskel or he doesn't. If he doesn't have an Eskel, maybe this is winnable.
Chodź do mnie, wiewióreczko.
Okay.
Dbamy o to, by nagle war był nasycony.
Let's go for the crew. I guess Taskmaster is the best here. I mean, this Taskmaster plays for a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Taskmaster is just best value here.
Rzuć to na stertę. I spal zresztą.
Ludzki śmiech. Energii z niego tyle, to stara lucha.
It's not that good if opponent has a Caress in hand, though. So... Nice. This Treant spawning in the back row is pretty good for us. Oh, let's have a seer for the Seamless though. Wait, where was that? Okay, that was weird. So it's just this. We have a lot of points, but we definitely lose to Seamless and Eskel, I would say. Do we lose to Seamless and Gord? Probably, I would say, but let's see. Okay, can a Treant go in the front row? Thank you. Maybe not. Nah, Gord is hand buffed. That's the difference maker. Wow. Closed game. We lose by 1. I mean, I don't think there was a winning line for me. Maybe if I... yeah, I mean, I guess I had to just kill the Aquan instantly, right? That was a mistake. Like, I should have just used the second leader. As expensive as it is. This Aquan just played for way too many points. And then if opponent passes, right, and I don't have a leader, like that's fine. We should still have enough Frost from Tirnalia and Artgave to get the leader passive value. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect opponent to not answer the Winter Queen instantly with a rebuke, so that's why I went for the play that I went for. Because I expected the opponent to just kill the Winter Queen and then I would just kill the Awkward next turn without spending the second leader, but yeah. Opponent actually just decided to instantly utilize the Awkward, which made a ton of sense, to be fair. It was a good play. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna finish the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.